Hi, it's Craig here. Just wanted to give you a bit of an insight into where we will be heading with our mastermind group. There's definitely a logic associated with it, and as I said, one of the main tools that we will be using will be Easy Webinar Plugin. It's quite a brilliant piece of software. Alright, let's have a look at what we'll be up to. Okay, you're going to need a couple of things. Firstly, you're going to need a WordPress website, which is very easy to set up these days. You're going to need something which I call a sales funnel. Now, you may not be selling something, but you need a funnel which brings people into your Web TV. Not everybody that you talk to, however you end up talking to them, is going to have a genuine interest in whatever you're producing with your Web TV show. So you can end up putting people into the top of your funnel here, and they're going to be filtered down through this funnel, and somewhere at the bottom will be a quality list of people who are genuinely interested. So again, let's go back to the cake decorating example. You're going to probably have to start with something fairly broad, which pulls people who have an interest perhaps in cakes through the top of your funnel. Then as you move through this funnel, you're going to have to communicate with this group and slowly draw them down until you get to the point where you're talking about cake decorating, and you're sure that the people that you're dealing with have an interest in cake decorating. These are the quality audience that you want to continue to work with and provide high value to. Now, unfortunately, it's very difficult to talk to people these days short of actually giving them something for nothing often. So you're going to have to think about what sort of offer, what sort of inducement you're going to provide at the top of your sales funnel. What value can you provide to people? I believe that it's really not worth giving things away for nothing these days, even though everyone expects it, because you end up with lots of tire kickers, and it's very easy for people just to grab something because it's free and not to have a genuine interest in it. And then you end up with a list full of people who are not motivated by your subject, not particularly interested in it. So my advice would be to not start out your sales funnel with a free offering. Maybe a low price offering, but not a completely free offering. So you have to ask, well, where is this offering going to be made? Obviously, it's going to be presented on your WordPress website, but how are you going to take that to your audience? Well, there are a number of ways of doing that. You can obviously go to forums and so forth, forums that relate to your particular audience, or you can use banner advertising, or you can even pay somebody to email to a particular list. Now, if you're doing emailing to a list, make sure that you pay for clicks and not just the number of people that are being emailed to. Now, honestly, it's sometimes worth doing that. It's worth spending 30 cents or whatever it happens to be, or 50 cents a click or a subscriber, because this idea of search engine optimization and so-called free traffic is a fantasy. You can spend years trying to optimize a website, and you still have often very little control over what quality traffic goes into that website. So I would suggest that rather than thinking about trying to do things cheaply, think about trying to do things in such a way that they pay for themselves. In other words, if you can get somebody into your sales funnel initially for 30 cents, then be considering how you can get your 30 cents back reasonably swiftly. Another thing about using this approach is that you can control the speed at which your business becomes successful. If you have a predictable way of putting people into your sales funnel, and you want to spend a little bit more money to get more people into that sales funnel, then you can control the speed of your success, and that's very, very powerful, especially if you know that a 30-cent entrant at the top of the sales funnel ends up coming out at the bottom as a $10 or $15 or $20 or $100 or $1,000 client. But again, somebody you've provided tremendous value to, someone that's got exactly what they were looking for from the right. So coming back to the practicalities of the sales funnel on your WordPress site, you will need the offering. As I said, you got to think very carefully about what that offering is. It needs to be good quality, and you'll need a way to present that to people. And that brings us back to that incredible piece of plug-in software that I mentioned just recently. It's called Hybrid Connect, and you can get it here at http://brandsqueeze.com go hybrid underscore connect. Well worth having. You can mess around with all sorts of devices for getting people into your sales funnel. But if you don't get them into your sales funnel, you won't pass go. So you want a quality device for getting people in there. http brandsqueeze.com/go hybrid underscore connect. Grab that and let's not mess around with the beginning of your sales funnel. If you don't get this part working, you'll get nothing out of here and you won't go anywhere. Okay, let's assume you've got your sales funnel working for you. Now you need to think about what your quality product is. And here you can have the ongoing product. And I suggest that this is in fact your web TV show. This is where you provide continual value. And it's not like having to resell things, because you're going to be known for being able to provide a quality product over and over again, perhaps at a particular time of the week, who knows. You'll also be able to remind people when that's happening. The only way to get this part of the process working is to use some sort of sensible platform that will allow you to manage your web TV programs, your videos, and communicate with your list. Now, Easy Webinar plugin, as I said, was not designed as a TV platform, but it's a godsend. It's come along at just the right time for us. It has so much functionality. It allows you to communicate with your list. It allows them to participate in signing up for episodes of your TV show. It allows you to automate the reminders that you send to them. It does so much which works for a TV platform. Here's the link to get your hands on that plugin, http://brandsqueeze.com/go/easy _webinar _plugin _discounted. This is the cheapest way to get hold of that plugin, and this particular deal is not advertised, so you won't find it at this price anywhere else. And this is a plugin which is essentially a couple $100 plugin. It's so powerful for what we're trying to do. So grab a copy of that. We're going to be working together on our TV projects. I'm not going to dig into some of the old work I've done. I'm going to work with you moving forward with fresh projects using these tools so that we can grow together and so we can experience the success together. So it's going to be quite an exciting time. So I've got Web TV and various other tools already in place, but I'm going to completely redesign my approach, as I said, so that we can grow together. And you'll see how I prepare these tools for use in my own consulting business. This is a business where clients are paying thousands of dollars a day for services, so this is quite serious stuff. All right, so hop on board, get those plugins sorted out, and I'll follow up with some more information shortly.